get inspired spiritually. Today we are going to learn about the metaphysics of the Kundalini energy. Along with, we are going to continue the practice of Ajapa Yoga as well as the Shat-Chakra Yoga, also known as the Kriya Yoga. Namaskar. Welcome to Get Inspired Spiritually, a place to find yourself and awaken spiritually. I'm your host, Yadunandan. One of the most important things that any philosopher or any practicing spiritual person is to understand metaphysics. So, any person who doesn't understand metaphysics, he will be just forced to blindly follow the rituals given in the spirituality. So, if you understand metaphysics, then you will be able to understand the purpose and the effects of your rituals. So, a layman person can ask, like, what happens if you do meditation? So, normally people will start giving the scientific benefits because this is the era of science. And the computer, I mean, revolutionizing technology, which is making things, which is changing the things rapidly. So this way it is. So to understand, let us start with the metaphysics. So metaphysics is something that is concerned with the energy dynamics of the world. So the world consists of one energy. So if you go by the Newton's law of conservation of energy, which states that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, and it goes constant transformation. So this is what the Newton told, and by this logic, if you apply, there is one energy which is constantly getting transferred and transformed into different energies, and also it is getting transferred from one person to other person or from one thing to other thing. So it is getting, this process is constantly happening in the world. And this energy in metaphysics, we call that as cosmic energy. This cosmic energy is also called as prana. So in one of my videos we stated that prana is, if you go by the rudhi artha, I mean, which means, which is commonly known to all, I mean, which is spoken in, prana just means life force. Okay. So but if you take the yogika artha, which means, like, if you break down that particular word into meaningful sentences in Sanskrit, which is there, if you really want to understand any Vedic scripture, you have to understand through yogika artha and not through the literal meanings of the quotations or any stanzas which are present in the Vedas. So by this logic, if you say prana is also the cosmic energy, and this cosmic energy is represented by U in Om. So if you break down Om, it is A U Ma. A refers to creation, U refers to maintenance, Ma refers to destruction. So by the Vedas, as given in the Vedas, Lord Chaturmukha Brahma is the creator of the world, and Vishnu is the maintainer of this universes. Sorry, I stated world, but it is actually the chain of universes. Or now the metaverse concept is, which is gaining a lot of traction, and Vishnu is the maintainer, and Lord Shiva is the destroyer. By this logic, uh, prana, which if you break this, prerana karoti iti pranaha. So prerana is the facilitation. So Lord Vishnu is also called prana, and he is the facilitator of all of the things that are happening in the universes, which means he is the prana and he is maintaining life order everything in this chain of universes. So by that logic, you say cosmic energy is also called prana. And we are actually, I mean, coming back to the metaphysics, we are actually in an energy loop, and we are actually surrounded by energy loops where we are connected with that one energy which is connecting everything and everyone. It is maintaining everything, and we are in an energy loop where one energy is getting transformed into another energy in various ways. From one person to another it is happening. And if you really want to know the proof for this, you have to refer to Isha Upanishad, which states that Ishavasyam idam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tyaktena bhunjitaha ma gritah kasya svidganam. So, which states that Isha is present in everything and everyone. Idam sarvam. Isha is everything. Isha is present in everything and everyone. And this energy is provided by the Isha. So this way it goes, and this is what I mean. It is very important for anyone to understand, I mean, Vedas through Pramana, which means proof. So what differs, I mean, what separates Sanatana Dharma from religions, which are nothing but a set of imposed beliefs by a person, normally they called Messiah, and that belief system is imposed upon all, and there is no room for any questioning. And if you question the religious scriptures, that will be considered as blasphemous. So any, and there is discrimination between believers and non-believers. However, in Sanatana Dharma, that's not like that. We question everything. There is room for free thinking, and you can, to establish any philosophy, you have to convince a lot of pandits, and then the philosophy is established. You can take the example of Bhaskara Dvaita, which who was Bhaskaracharya, who was a renowned rishi and a scientist who established Bhaskara Dvaita, and then came Acharya Shankara. He established Shankara Dvaita, and then came Vishishtha Dvaita, and then came Dvaita philosophy established by Sri Madhvacharya. There are so many philosophies in Sanatana Dharma which include Charvaka, Jaina, Buddha. These are all the actually the sister religions of Sanatana Dharma. And if you in Bhagavata it is stated that Vrishabha Namaka Paramatma, I mean the Lord Vishnu is created. He created Jaina Dharma, and Lord Buddha created Bauddha Dharma. Buddha is the ninth incarnation of Vishnu. So that way it goes. So everything is logical here, and if you study the scriptures in the right way and understand the scriptures through yogika artha, which means breaking down the deeper meanings of that, then you will be understand the scriptures as well, and then each ritual which you perform gains momentum, and you will be motivated to do that if you understand everything. So this is the metaphysics of Kundalini. And one of the things is like Kundalini is, sorry, I forgot, Kundalini is something that is actually the transformed form of cosmic energy which is conserving the life in everyone. Kundalini is present in each and every cell of the body. Every cell has got possesses energy. It has got a vibration intensity, and it is, there is constant death of cells, and new cells are getting reborn. So this is how it is, and so that's how it is. Now one of the core phenomena, I mean the core thing which any sadhak in Kundalini Yoga does is he tries to have high vibrations by increasing his energy, and through various means. Primarily it is done through two ways, which is, one is mantra and tantra. Mantra yoga and tantra yoga. Mantra means which is anything that is repeated all over. So for for each uh, ritual there is a mantra, I mean there is a mantra and also a tantra. Tantra means technique. So for all the chakra systems there are multiple mantras. I mean, there are about 7 mantras for 7 chakras, starting from Mooladhara to Sahasra. So, excuse me. So this way, it is something that the chakra systems operate, and for each chakra there is mantra as well as tantra. In one of our videos, we explained about mudras, about pranayamas, and things. And I think in the coming episodes, we will be learning about the Kumbhaka Pranayama. We also, in the previous episodes, we learned about Kundalini breathing, which is very important to activate Muladhara chakra, and then that is going to continue the energy that is going to rise till the Sahasrara. And so that's how it is. So now coming back to the practice. Okay. Now we are going to start with the Analoma Viloma Pranayama, which is a very basic one, and then gradually we will continue with the Kundalini breathing also, and then we will continue the practice of Ajapa Yoga, and then we gradually move into the Shat-Chakra Yoga. Okay, right. Excuse me for a minute. I will have to take this call. ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಂದ್ರೆ ಪೇ ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ ಓಕೆ ಡ್ರೈವರ್ ಇದೆಯಾ Sorry, I mean, actually, there was actually a delivery, so which I had to take it. Okay, so now we are going to start the. We are going to continue the practice of Ajapa Yoga and Kriya Yoga. So let's start with the Analoma Viloma Pranayama. Exhale all the air in your lungs. Close you can use this way or you can use this way. Okay, like these two hands you can hold and you can close it. For me, it is since this is Apana Mudra, normally I hold like this. Exhale off all the air in your lungs. Slowly, gradually, you breathe in. Close. Exhale normally from the right nostril. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Inhale. Close. Exhale. Inhale. Close your eyes. Exhale all the air in your lungs. Bring your focus towards the nostrils. Inhale gradually, mindfully. Observe that cold air is entering your nostrils. And while inhaling, you see that you are exhaling hot air, which you can experience a hotness in the air. Keep observing the sensations in the nostril region due to breathing. You can observe that there are some sounds that are getting created because of breathing. You may get thoughts and let them come, let them go. Be just a spectator to all the things that are happening. Consciously observe the sensations happening because of breathing. Ignore the sounds that are happening outside. Just be a mere witness to everything. Continue the practice. Ignore all sounds. Just stay focused on the sensations happening in the nostril region. You may be tempted to open the eyes, get distracted with certain things, but don't ignore the rest. Keep observing the sensations happening in the nostril region. Now, gradually bring your focus towards the region in between your eyebrows. Select the center point present in between your eyebrows. Your each breath is creating sensations everywhere in your body, but it is specifically creating a unique sensation in between your eyebrows. Keep observing the sensations happening in between your eyebrows. You can observe the same sensations in the entire cerebral hemisphere and cerebral region of your brain. You could see that your breathing is creating a unique sensation across the brain, specifically in between the two cerebral hemispheres. Keep observing this sensation. If you just focus on the point in between the eyebrows, you can also observe the sensations happening in both the hemispheres of your brain. You may be tempted to look aside, but bring back the focus to the region where you are supposed to focus, in between your eyebrows. Have a smile on your face. Don't hold any muscles or keep them stiff. Don't control your breathing. Let the breathing happen and just be an observer of the sensations as well as the breathing. Now start rubbing your hands to one another so that you can produce the heat from rubbing your palms. Give a light massage to your eyes like this. Now slowly open your eyes. Tell us how you feel by doing this practice in the comments. One of the most important things that one should do is to keep smiling while doing meditation. Whenever some or the other thoughts pop up in your mind, naturally you will start to lose that smile. It's not that you have to give a grin like this, but at least give a pleasant smile. If you have observed any yogis or rishis or even gods as well, they keep on they keep on smiling. Like it's a small pleasant smile which is very important for us to do. In fact, I had forgotten about this in the previous practices, but now then I got to know, like, oh yeah, this was one of the things that can enable a person to focus as well. One way, like the other methods, what we had taught is mindful detachment and non-judgmentalism, where we detach ourselves from anything that is not that is aside from our breathing, our center of focus, and the sensations. We are supposed to just ignore those things. And the other way is, if you smile lightly, like like this, that's going to uh, rebound back your concentration, where you can focus on the sensations better. So tell us what you feel about this session in the comments. If you have any questions related to spirituality, philosophy, and practices, yogic practices, you can comment in the comment section or send us an email to our address spiritualityunited@gmail.com. Hope you like this video. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you soon. Next Sunday, sharp at 6 p.m., I will be coming live to join the live session. Thank you so much.